failing to complete that one. So second down here.
The Saints approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package. Hightower's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back.
The ball is jarred out of his hands.
Well, I think it's important for the defense. Anytime it's a third and long situation for the offense to know where those first down markers are, give a little ground, and make sure you're able to come up and make the tackle short of the first down marker.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. The Saints will look to get to the 37 to pick up a first down.
Breeze on the move, and he's going to be dropped for the sack, and they're going to be punting after a short series. We've reached halftime, and we'll be sending it back to our studio and Larry Ridley as we continue with the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Larry, looking sharp back in that studio. Thank you for that. And now we're ready to get the third quarter underway as these teams take the field. Hill's got it on the return. And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. The Saints take the field here in the second half, looking to extend their lead in this one, partner.
Yeah, you know what you do? It's halftime is over. You come out here. You're not sure what the new game plan is going to be, but feel your way into the game. Don't take a chance early and turn the football over.
Hightower's in the backfield. Single back set. The Saints will take the snap from the 30. Cooks has got it, and a first. That's his first reception today.
That's what you want to do. Just get a first down, especially when you're on top. Keep the clock moving. Keep the defense guessing. Make them react instead of attack.
It's a two-tight end formation.
First down at the 47.
Breeze on the move. Second down and 10. Mike Daniels with the sack.
There's a couple ways to get to the quarterback. Run over the tackle or run around him. It doesn't matter as long as you get the sack.
Loss of 5 on the play.
Third and forever. Here's Colston. They take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Saints offense, they know it's more than just about their defense. The offense did a good job that time picking up the first down. That's what you want to do. You got a small lead in the second half. Keep getting those first downs and eat that clock up.
First and 10. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
Well, there's a lot of ways to get it done. Just remember, throw it to the open guy. You never know what's going to happen afterwards. Short pass that time turns into a long gain. Good job by the wide receiver. Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. You're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
He'll throw it over the middle. And it's batted down.
We don't always get to see defensive matchups these days, but today it's been exactly that. Low-scoring game, and it's because both defenses have really stepped up and done their job.
Yeah, a lot of people look at games like this and go, oh, that's boring. I think it's fun to see because we don't get to see it too often. And what it does, it puts a lot of pressure on the players and especially the coaches to make decisions that are going to give their team a chance to win in a game like this. Things get tight down here in the red area. I got to give the defensive man a lot of credit, though. In position, sees the ball thrown, and is able to get that hand up there and knock it down.
Third down on the way. Spiller in the backfield, single back set. He's picked off again. Tackles made. Phil, right before the fourth quarter, now the defense gets the football back for this team that has struggled to do anything offensively and has been shut out so far.
Yeah, good job by the defense. I like the way they are playing, and really that momentum I expect it to carry over now to the offensive side. So clear your mind, go out there, be aggressive, and make it happen. That time, the man-to-man coverage won. The quarterback had to make a perfect throw. He didn't. Incomplete pass.
One last play before the quarter ends. 2nd and 10. And they're all over him for the sack. The third quarter comes to a close, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. After that big-time sack, they'll now face 3rd and 17. This game is not over, but the quarterback knows that time is short, and his team must do something in a hurry. And this will be incomplete. It'll be a 3 and out. You know, Phil, say what you want about this defense. They're pitching a shutout now into the fourth quarter. But at some point, don't you think the coordinator on offense needs to stand up and be a little bit more creative?
Oh, well, you know, I always say that. Don't always blame the players. You got to look at the coach sometimes. And I'm going to agree with you this time, Jim. They need to try some different things on the offensive side.
Cooks has got a chance this time. Gains 5. The Saints in this low-scoring affair haven't done much with the football today, but fortunately for them, their defense has been sensational.
I think this is the kind of game we expected here today. You know, not often do you see a defensive battle in the NFL, but today we got one. We expected it, and it's been fun to watch.
Breeze gonna scramble. The quarterback taken down by Mike Daniels.
When you're a corner, you can take some chances. When you know your defense can sack the quarterback without blitzing, good job that time by the defensive front.
If they're going to have any chance at all here late in the fourth, the defense must make a big stop and give the ball back to the offense. And it's swatted away. The pass play fails to work, and now it's 3rd down. Breeze lines up in the pistol. A timeout charge to the offensive unit. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. Spiller's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. And they sack the quarterback, and that's a quick series, a 3 and out. A timeout, so we'll take one with them. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. Back
now here in this one. Defense really needs to find a way to get the ball back to its offense as we've just got the 2-minute warning over with.
They'll go for it on 4th down, late stages. The Saints snap it at the 36. The pass down the field by Drew Brees.
You hear it all the time about head coaches in the NFL. You have to manage the game on the sideline the right way. You've got a small lead, and you decide to go for a 4th and long situation. I don't understand it. That's a bad decision.
1st down, pressure on every snap now. Kenny Vaccaro in on the interception. Rodgers has got to be hanging his head after that series. Here he was attempting the last gasp heroics, trying to take him down to win the game. Instead, he throws the interception.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you cannot be afraid to fail. And that's how he acted on the field that time. He was aggressive in his decisions. He was trying to win the game, and it just didn't work out.
1st and 10. Got a flag. Brees' pass will go for an incompletion.
Holding offense. The penalty is declined.
After that penalty, it sets up 2nd down and 10.
The Saints come out in a jumbo set.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Down the field.
Well, it's do or die right now, and you've got to go ahead and make the call to give your offense a chance to get this 1st down. And I know this team, they have a lot at their disposal. I think there's a play in there that's going to give them a good chance.
3rd down. Third down and 10. Cooks got it on a pass, had some heat on it.
They know if they give up a 1st down, the game is probably over. They get fooled and they give it up. Probably why they're going to lose.
This play set up by the long gainer. Oh, and almost picked off that time. Both secondaries have really stepped up today, Phil.
Yeah, they have. It's so hard to be a defensive back in the NFL to cover some of the fastest runners in the world to do that. And also we know they can't touch them either, so they're having an outstanding day.
Second down and 10. Mike Daniels with the sack.
This might not be nice to say, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end.
Loss of 5 on the play.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line.
The Saints will look to get to the 45 to pick up a 1st down. Got hit on release.
Your football team is losing. All the pressure's on the defensive side. They come through. They get it done. Now it's 4th down for the offense.
They bring back out the offense to go for it. Back at the line. They're going for it on 4th.
The defense needed to slow this game down, so that may be a very useful timeout. Now they're ready to go.
Going for it on 4th down. crucial play here. 4th down on the way.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals. Well, when you're winning in a tight game in the second half, I don't know about going forward on 4th down. That was a big decision. It could come back to really haunt him.
The Packers offense comes out here, Phil, desperately looking to put a drive together that can give them a chance here late to win this game.
Always the tough thing to do in a situation like this for the offense is don't try to make the big play. Let it happen. Take a short gain if that's what the defense is giving you, especially on 1st down. Get this drive started by doing the right thing.
Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. Lacy, a solo back set. And it's over to James Jones. Gains 12. That's another reception. Give him 2.
If you think you can get a playoff quickly and not use a timeout, you go with a hurry-up offense. That time, a good job by the coach and the quarterback.
Every play is huge now. 2nd down on the way. They'll go hurry up now. Won't use a timeout. Going to go to the hurry up with under a minute to play. The catch is made by Randall Cobb.
This is why teams are always practicing the 2-minute offense for situations just like this. You have the football, under 2 minutes to go. You're losing. You pick up some good yards, and your player is smart enough to get out of bounds and stop the clock.
Rodgers' completion percentage, 40% on the day. That's dropped by Jones, who couldn't bring it in. An incomplete pass there, and we're looking at probably one last play here in regulation.
Well, everybody thinks when maybe there's one last play, there's going to be one of those long passes down the field, a Hail Mary.
Throws it in the end zone. Touchdown. The touchdown pass here in the late stages all but assures a tie game with the extra point to come.
Yeah, on the offensive side, in situations like this, there's about 20 different pass plays the offense has. Very tough for the defense to stop.
The Packers just an extra point away from tying this one up late. He made it. It is as intense as it gets. The game is tied as we're moving toward the finish line. Could be headed to overtime.
It's been, boy, what a day. And if it goes into overtime, that means you just get a chance to see more good football. Both teams have played extremely well. I don't think either team will take a chance here at the end of the game.
Spiller's got it. And he's tackled. We're going to be headed to overtime as they will not get another playoff in time. So here in overtime, the rules change. If you receive the ball first and get a touchdown, the game is over. However, if you take the ball down on your first drive and only manage a field goal, the other team will have a chance to tie or win the game. And if both teams get field goals on their opening drives, the next team to score from there will win the game. Hyde's going to run this one out. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Packers are putting up a dominant performance on defense, but then again, so is the other side, as we have a big defensive struggle going on.
I think coming into this game, Jim, we thought both of these offenses might struggle against the defenses, and we were right for once, I should say, because it has been rough. The defenses very aggressive all over with the football, and it's just going to be tough to score here today.
Quarles makes the catch. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be third down. No need to huddle. Hurry up offense. And Rodgers will hand it off. And Kenny Vaccaro is in on the tackle.
Holding offense.
The defense will take the penalty.
Still third down.
Third down after the penalty. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Handoff to James Starks. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. The Packers will line up. The first down markers right at the 31-yard line. One-handed. Makes the grab.
Rodgers is going back to the huddle, and he's telling everybody, look up at the Jumbotron, and let's watch a replay of me making that spectacular catch.
Rodgers' completion percentage, 50% on the day. First down and 10. And they bring him down at the 44-yard line. Second and 4 following the run. They're going to the hurry. Back to the line now. And looking underneath, this will go incomplete.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
It's third down coming up. Starks is in the backfield. And now here's the handoff. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down. That's going to be a timeout charged to the offense. That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. The coach is going to go for it. The Packers will take the snap from the 45. Aaron Rodgers out to James Jones. Room to work. On his way. It's a walk-off touchdown beyond belief. The Green Bay Packers have won the Super Bowl, and the Lombardi Trophy is going back to the state of Wisconsin. Phil, you experienced it. You won a Super Bowl. I'm looking down at the field, seeing all those players. I can only imagine what it's like.
It doesn't even seem real. That's what it is. You just, when you go to work each training camp, you think, okay, it's all going to fall away and we're going to get it done. But when it actually happens, you can't imagine that it all fell into place, that everybody lived up to their expectations and got it done. What a great feeling.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The time for talk is over as we are just mere moments away from the Super Bowl. Two teams now have a chance to prove they are the best. It's the Panthers going up against the Patriots. Now let's head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for today's matchup.
What's the word from down by the benches? Danielle Bellini has the latest.
Thanks, guys. Super Bowl 50 is a very special milestone for the NFL. Super Bowl I was played back in 1967 at the LA Coliseum. As you recall, the Green Bay Packers beat the Kansas City Chiefs on that day. But I'm sure neither of those teams could have imagined the Super Bowl growing to be as big as it is today, guys. That